This is how you do the Dutch braid. Similar to the French braid, I like to prepare the strands before the braiding process begins. This helps to prevent an unnecessary mess of thread and entangling. Make sure that all strands are about the same amount of threads. You don't have to count them, of course. I leave about half of the threads outside of the braid to cover up the unstitched part in the middle. If you want to be extra careful that nothing shines through, cover the middle with satin stitches. Now on to the braiding. Pick up the topmost strand with your right hand and the first strand on the left with your other hand. Instead of laying the left strand over the middle, like you would normally do, lay it under the middle strand. Then pick up the first strand on the right side and lay it under the strand coming from the left. For the next step, take the second strand of the left side, which is now the first, and move it into the strand that is laying on the left. Then move both strands under the strand coming from the right side. Repeat this on the other side. Take the first strand on the right side and bring it together with the right strand that we already moved. Then move both together under the previous strand. As you can see, I'm not doing the Dutch braid very often, and it is quite difficult for me to hold everything in place. If you are struggling with this braiding method too, don't worry, it will get easier after a while. For the Dutch braid, it is very important to pull the strands tight regularly. This helps to bring up the beautiful raised braid texture that makes it so unique. Now you can see the Dutch braid slowly developing. Make sure that you stay in the middle and the braid doesn't slant to one side or the other. Near the bottom of the oval shape, stop bringing in new strands from the sides. Instead, repeat braiding the already existing strands the same way as before. Always lay them under the previous one. When you are finished, carefully comb through the loose threads behind the braid. To loosen up the strict lines of the strands coming from the sides on top of the head, comb through them carefully too.